Hey guys, part 2 of the tutorial for importing World of Warcraft models into StarCraft 2. So what I did here was I fired up World of Warcraft model viewer, and um, I went to creatures and then Quillen, and I selected the Quillen. Now you can actually export any model you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to go with this guy here. Pretty impressive. Lion comes with Mist of Pandaren or Mist of Pandaria. Um, so the cool thing of this model is you have multiple textures. So I'm just gonna choose one which I pretty much like, or which I think this is going to be the one. Okay, lots of weird stuff here. So let's go with not this one. I don't like this one. The jade one. Yes, I like this one. So the only thing you need to do is export the quillen.m2. So right mouse click, save, and I'm gonna put it in export. Okay, now that's not everything. That's just the beginning. So the second thing you need to do is select here the skin. So it's going to change and it's going to load all these things. Quillen. And we're going to take Quillen 00 skin. And we're going to save this. The skin file contains the faces or the tris from the model. So without it, you won't be able to do anything. Now the M2 model contains the animations, the vertices, the UV unwrap coordinates, the normal coordinates, and so on and so on. But without skin, you won't be able to see anything. So you need the skin file. Okay. So let's go back to M2. Select the Quillen M2 again, and now I'm going to go to File and File. Yes, Export Textures, and I'm going to export all to PNG. Now those are going to be dropped in the export folder of the World of Warcraft model viewer where it is installed. So I'm going to export all of them. It's going to probably export all of the Quillens so you can still do whatever you want with it. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to leave this one open. Why? Because we need animations. You won't be needing all of the animations because they are not supported in StarCraft 2, but you do need some of them at least. So now we're going to open up 3D Studio Max. Okay. We're going to Utilities on the right side. We're going to select Max Script. And if you followed my first tutorial, you know that the utility we're going to need is the WoW M2 import export. Now it doesn't support any export, so still import, only import. I'm going to select import. I need a model, so the M2 and a skin file. I'm going to go to browse for it, and I'm going to go to the position I put this. So StarCraft, World of Warcraft stuff, editing, WoW model viewer, and export, Quillen. Okay. The skin file name, Quillen 00, and then I'm going to open it. Since I kind of changed the script, I don't see any geometry here because I did this for Warlords of Draenor. Anyway, go to animation and uncheck all. If you check all, 9 out of 10 times this is going to crash. Okay, So the only thing we have is animation 0, animation 1, 2, 3, and so forth. We don't know what animation that is, except the numbers are the same as the ones in the animation here of your World of Warcraft model viewer. So stand, I kind of like this one, so I'm going to take this one, 0. So I'm going to shift through these. So attack unarmed, maybe not, or maybe I do. So 2 and 3, 2 and 3, good. Let's check it again. Death, absolutely one I need. 6. What else? Drown, no. Drowned, emote, jump, fall, no. Jump end, we definitely need this one. Why? Because, oh, what's number 10? Because when you unload a model in the StarCraft 2 game, it actually falls down from a flying machine or whatever ship, flying ship that you have available. It drops to the ground. We're going to use that animation for the unload end. So let's see, whatever. We don't need this one. We don't need flying, mount fly, blah blah. Okay, we do need run. Okay, so 24, 24, 24. There it is. Shuffle left and shuffle right. We do need. Why? Because there are two animations, turn left and turn right, in StarCraft 2. So we're gonna definitely need these two. Sit and we don't need sit. Special unarmed. Yes, we like that one. So 30. Stand alternative. Of course, we need stand alternative. So back to the first animation. Stun. We don't need swim. We don't need swim. Walk backwards. We could use walk. Which one is that? 37. So 37. There you go. We're almost finished. Walk backwards. We don't need these. All right. So these we need. So actually, you could close up your World of Warcraft model viewer. Okay. So now we're gonna import it. It's gonna draw everything. It takes about 3 seconds on my machine, so shouldn't be too much. And here it is. Here is the Quillen we're hoping for. Okay, now select everything, and you see that here up till here we have an animation. So we're going to go from 2, and it's the stand animation. Okay. Now there is one thing we need to check first. We're going to set this to 64. So as you can see, the last frame kind of makes a hiccup, which is not good. So this means we should cut off one of the two frames. So I'm cut off frame number 2, and then we're going to see that the animation looks a lot better. Alright, now that we have this, we can go to the first frame, so frame 3, and the total frames is 61. So when you have the StarCraft 2 Art Tools installed, you have an extra menu which is called SC2 Art Tools. Okay, and you go to Animations, Animation Props, Floater, click on it, and it will pop up a floater, and we're going to add this new animation. So new, and one of them is stance. So you don't need to follow all of these naming conventions. You can just type there whatever you would like. So 3 and length 61, add. So I have unchecked update timeline because when I go through different animations, I don't want my 3D Studio Max to update with these animations. If you want to do this, you can just check this and click, and the back side will, or your 3D Studio Max will change to the timeline. Okay, let's uncheck this. So for now, I'm just going to show you the stand animation. All the other animations are the same. So when you press Ctrl A, it will select all of the objects. So Ctrl A, go to time configuration and put there 3 and 2000 or something, and you will see that the animation goes to about 1100. So let's say 1050. Okay, and all of the black bars are animation sets. Okay, so you will need to go to the start frame, to the end frame, enter that, and that's it. Now the first one I have entered is stand, because that's the default animation when you go to the editor of StarCraft 2. Okay, so far so good, but when we're going to export this, this is not going to give us anything. Okay, because we don't have a material assigned to the object. So before we can do this, we need to rotate the object in the correct direction. As you can see, the front is not really the front here. Okay, so what we're going to do is find the root bone and rotate it 90 degrees. How we can do this is we go to Graph Editors, go to the New Schematic View, close the display, and somewhere here is the root bone, and you can see that the root bone is the one where all the other bones are connected to. So here, this one is the root bone. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to name this here. All right, it's already root. Okay, perfect. I'm going to name this here root. Okay, so now I want to select this one, and you don't see it here because there are too many bones. That's why I put it here. So if you select it here, it's just going to select this one over there. So I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. I'm going to angle snap so I can easily turn to 90 degrees. There you go. Right. Let's see. Still everything okay. All right. Perfect. Of course, I'm going to save this. Seeds. Okay. Quill, Quinn, or whatever it was. Doesn't matter. So let's find the materials. Press the M, and with StarCraft 2 our tools installed, you go to this button here, standard. It will open up a material map browser, and one of them is StarCraft 2 standard material. Double click, and it will change to black circle. So because the model does not support or does not have any transparent stuff, we're just going to use or select the diffuse map here, go to diffuse, and now we're going to select what's it called, the StarCraft 2, no, the World of Warcraft model viewer, which I don't seem to be finding right here. So I'm going to go to this one. No, or in God's name did I put this? World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft stuff, editing, model viewer. Okay, export, and here I have a lot of quills. Let's see which one it is. Which one? The jade one. Let's take this jade one. It looks pretty cool. View. Yes, it does. Okay, it does have some alpha which will be using shortly. So close, yes, open. Select, in my case, the pink model, and assign the material to the selection. Now you don't see anything, but it just became gray. So you can select the show standard mapping viewport, and there it is. Now the black things and the red things over here are Blizzard's way of saying that those have an alpha map. So we're going to use another material, going back to standard material. There you go. Select mask, select blend, set this to 10, priority to 2, and then we go to diffuse. I'm going to select the same diffuse map, jade number 2. We're going to apply this. There you go. And we're going to go down, and we will see here alpha map. Select the alpha map, select the same PNG file, and here you will say use A only, the alpha channel. I forgot to say that here on the diffuse map we don't need the RGBA, we just need the RGB. Okay, same here, we just need the RGB. If you choose RGBA, it means that part of these things can be used for team colors. That's the word I was looking for. So that said, yeah, I think we're ready to export it to the editor. So go to StarCraft 2 Tools, Export, and select Preview. It's going to pop up StarCraft 2 editor. Alright, once this has been done, there you go. Here we have our clone. So stand, yes, run, and there you go. In the next tutorial I will be discussing yes, the better use of the material. So next I will be creating the normal map, diffuse map, and the emission map. And the emission map will be the eye glow. The normal map will be the structure and more detailed stuff, and the specular map will be the magic that links all these things together, and you will see some light changes. So thank you for listening, and up to tutorial number 3.